So I've always been a seeker for most of my life, and I would say for the majority of that life I simply didn't know how to seek. So therefore I preferred instead to find ways of numbing the present experience or of enhancing the present experience through entheogens, alcohol, etc., etc. So it's only recently on my little journey, since my bang to the head back in 2017, that I've truly explored this existence. And of course that's led me to many theories, many ideas, beliefs. It's expanded my mind. I was speaking to a friend not so long ago, and they said that however you look at it, whether you want to perceive that what we have inside this body is an essence, a soul, that the soul, if we call it that, doesn't care what the experience is. It is just simply here for the life experience. So it's making use of this body, let's call this body the avatar body. It's making use of this body simply for the life experience. It doesn't care whether you are living in poverty, it doesn't care whether you are stuck in jail, it doesn't care whether you are a millionaire. It is purely here for the life experience, which was an interesting concept. One thing I do know is that if you are a seeker like me, then the only way that you can provide a channel of clarity, clarity of mind, clarity of thought, is by optimizing the mind and body as best you can. So in other words, clearing yourself of all the detritus, clearing yourself of the toxicity through nutrition, exercise, breathwork, mindfulness, movement, etc., etc. Because if we are seekers, but yet our body and mind are not running optimally, then we're constantly riding this wave of inspiration, creativity, significant drops as our bodies succumb to indigestion or the need to change neurochemical states. If we can find some way of creating flow, then we're more likely to find answers in our seeking. And there are many in this world that are just happy with their present existence. There are many that are simply happy with what they have. And maybe that is the answer. And if you have discovered that, then I am in awe and envy of that position. I am not there. So I have to seek responsibly answers, or I feel like I need to seek responsibly. And I say responsibly because as a father, there are certain things that I need to be aware of in this seeking that can't in any way affect the life of my child. So, is there a way of responsibly seeking? Yes, I truly believe there is. But as I said, there is an answer to this initially. That first step, the first thing that you must do is to clear the energy, clear the channels in your body. And that can be from a spiritual or purely physiological perspective. And that's kind of what I've been doing for the last few years. And it's only really in the last year or two that I've then begun to seek a more spiritual perspective or understanding. If you are like me and you are a seeker and you've begun to question your existence, you've begun to question whether what you have is enough, then I would urge you to join our community in the 8 Decisions, a community of driven individuals that are seeking more. And the first step in this community is for everyone to step on the path of clearing those channels, clearing the detritus from inside our minds and our body in order to create more energy so that this seeking game becomes one of flow before we move on to the next step in the 8 Decisions. There's a link below if you'd like to join us.